Everything you need to know about the comfort zone will be shared in this video, and how you can begin to move through it and how this will skyrocket your vibration. So if you feel stuck, if you feel resistance, like you can't move forward because it's so uncomfortable and you're in your comfort zone playing safe, this video for you. So make sure to stick around to the end so you get the full picture of how to blast through your comfort zone with confidence, excitement, and love, and raise your vibration. Now, the first thing that you get to understand when it comes to the comfort zone is that the comfort zone is an illusion. We have this idea that the comfort zone is comfortable. But when we really ask ourselves, is it actually comfortable? I like to call it the uncomfortable comfort zone. Because when I reflect on my life, when I come back into my journey, for years I was playing it comfortable. I wasn't stepping into my vision and my purpose and my dreams because I was comfortable. And doing those things was uncomfortable. And what I realized in hindsight, now that I'm getting uncomfortable and stepping out of my comfort zone and stepping into the unknown, what I got to realize is that while I was in my comfort zone, I was unhappy, I was dissatisfied, I wasn't enjoying life to the fullest. All of life's grandest adventures weren't available to me because I was scared to show who I am, to speak up, to be me, to share my heart, to share my message, to share my vision with the world, to show the world, hey, this is who I am, take it or leave it. Saying, fuck it. Having the fuck it mentality to life. Because what I realized as I started stepping out of my comfort zone and into a new experience, it may be a little uncomfortable, but it's also exciting. It's exhilarating. It's expansive. You feel lit up. You're like, ooh, what's going to happen? And that's what you get to start realizing. And it leads me to my next point, is that your comfort zone is just your current comfort zone. And whatever you continuously do becomes comfortable over time. So when you go to step out and take action and do something that's out of your comfort zone, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But the beauty of it is that through time and through repetition is that becomes comfortable, and even second nature through time. Eventually that becomes your new current comfort zone. And there's always gonna be the next layer that leads you to the next level of receiving. And the edge of your comfort zone, where you're stepping out to take action, when you feel pain or that discomfort, that is the limit that is blocking you. That's your subconscious coming up, hitting your limit of your level of worthiness that is directly correlated to your level of receiving. And the next layer of expansion, the next layer of receiving, the next level of a higher vibration, a higher level of receiving is on the other side of going through that comfort zone. So one of the most powerful ways you can support yourself in moving through this, and that was so powerful for me, that I got to do, was that I realized where my comfort zone was. And for the longest time, I sat there contemplating and wondering and thinking about what's it like on the other side. And, oh, I want to take action, but I'm afraid. And what are people going to worry about me and think about me? And blah, 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 blah. And what I got to do, and what really started to make the profound shift, was that I got to start loving myself unconditionally and realize that you don't like everybody. So that means we get to stop expecting everybody to like you. And this is a beautiful thing, because you don't want everyone to like you anyway. There's some people out there that you don't even, why would you even care if they liked you or not? And the thing about this is that as long as we're in our comfort zone, we are wearing a mask because we are not living to our true calling, our true nature, being who we truly are. We're playing it safe, we're playing it small, and we're being comfortable. And what you get to understand is that everything you want, everything you desire is on the other side of that comfort zone. So the true opportunity here and the gift here is to become comfortable in the discomfort, to make the uncomfortable comfortable, to be okay with feeling everything. to be okay with your feelings. Because everything you want, everything you desire is in the unknown. We fear the unknown. We fear change because we're not sure what's going to happen. The ego mind is used to playing out this pattern, this habitual, memorized circumstance because it's familiar, it's safe, it's comfortable. It knows, it can predict what's happening. So it'll bring up all these stories and ideas of why you shouldn't step out of your comfort zone. Because that's the way the ego mind can keep you safe, because that's its job, is to keep you safe, but it doesn't understand beyond that everything you want is outside of that. And then you're not actually in any real danger. Its job is to keep you safe, your ego. So it'll bring up these stories and ideas to keep you comfortable because it thinks it's protecting you. So when you're approaching your edge of your comfort zone, your ego's like, ha, fuck that. Here's all the reasons why we're not worthy, we're not good enough, people are going to like us, blah, blah, blah. It is a master of keeping you there, keeping you where you are at. Because it's been doing it your whole life. It knows what works. It knows what to tell you to keep you there. So what you get to do is apply love. Again, apply love to your ego. Thank you. Hey, thank you for letting me know that you're saying that and you're experiencing that. And that's what's coming up for you. But remember, this is what we're now choosing. In choosing, making a declaration to step out and to step into the unknown with the understanding that you can never make a mistake. You can never get it wrong. Even when you think you absolutely failed and fucked it up. Even when it was a disaster in your eyes, you actually nailed it because you can never get it wrong. You are divinity, you are perfect, and you're just on a journey. It's just an experience. Cool. Now what can we create? And now how can we move forward? What am I choosing? What am I committed to? And understanding the unknown is where everything you want. Because the unknown is outside of your comfort zone. And the reason why everything you want is in the unknown is because it's not familiar. Everything you want is not familiar. And stepping out of your comfort zone begins to align you to that comfort, which is why your vibration raises. Because when you step into the unknown, now you have the universe, you have God, you have source, you have your guides, all supporting you in that moment, giving you exactly what you need. The universe is like, oh, he's fucking ready. Let's give him the ideas. Let's give him the thoughts, the words, the right things to say. Movement. Now you're in alignment with a new life path that you're going down. Will raise your vibration because now it's exciting. For me, I got to shift my association to fear. Because fear was like this, oh, I'm afraid. And it's this really strong thing. And the thing you get to recognize about fear is that fear is safe to feel, but it doesn't feel safe to feel. And when I realized this, and when I got to observe fear and what it really was for me, there's a famous saying, there's a quote that I love that says, fear is excitement without the breath. Get to breathe and tune in. What am I really feeling? And when I am building a project, an event, and I'm selling tickets for that event, or I'm actually in the event and it's out of my comfort zone. It's a new experience. And there's feeling fear. When I really tune in, there's also excitement. There's this energy of like, yeah, you have a little nerves, but you're also excited and you feel alive. So my new association to fear became, wow, I feel alive. I feel like life is going through me. I feel energized. I feel alert. I feel sharp. You feel alive. You're no longer dull in the comfort zone. Your soul is calling you forth. And when you don't listen to the call because it's uncomfortable and you're in your comfort zone, that's the biggest thing that can kill your vibration. Because now that's going to come in with all deep within your core that you're not aligning to who you truly want to be. So now you are in alignment with your soul, which is is the highest frequency that exists. That is the connection to you as God, as a spiritual being, as part of the universe. You're disconnected from your soul because now you're not listening to the call. You're running away from it, putting a mask on, trying to fit in or trying to just go through the motions or doing something you hate or don't like in order to get by, in order to be enough. But part of taking action and stepping out of your comfort zone and moving forward is you becoming in alignment with that version of you, that soul essence. That's dropping the stories. That is declaring and claiming your worthiness, your ownership, your worthiness. You are good enough. And when you start moving in the direction of it, now you're not just thinking and feeling that you are good enough, you are showing, I am worthy to receive. And this is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration, because the universe will bring you things that will trigger things inside of you that will bring up anything that gets to be released emotionally so we feel it fully. It brings up anything that gets to be released, and the letting go of that allows you to raise the next level of vibration. The thing that you release is the thing that was blocking you from the next level of receiving, and that will raise your vibration. Because now you just let go another layer, another density, another thing that might be blocking you. And now you're also in movement, so you are in alignment with the version of you that is staying true to your soul's path. Remind yourself that the comfort zone is an illusion. Ask yourself, are you actually comfortable? Are you comfortable sitting on the couch all day watching Netflix? Not saying that's what you're doing, but even if you're like going to a normal job, a normal 9-to-5 job, yeah, it's comfortable, it's easy, it's what you've always done, it's what you've known, it's what's familiar, it's what keeps you safe, it's security, this false thing is security. But what if one day it just all falls down? Then what? Or what if you get let go? Or what if something can happen? Then what? Then you lived your life doing something you hated. You realize that you can fail at doing what you don't like, so you might as well try and do the thing that you love. Because if you can fail at doing what you don't like, you might as well do what you love. Because even if you can fail at that, at least you're doing what you love. And you're moving towards that. So remind yourself it's an illusion. Ask yourself, yeah, I'm comfortable because I don't have to face my fears or whatever, but is this really what my life is all about? Is that why I got to ask myself, do I want to work in a restaurant the rest of my life, or just a normal job at a corporate job, or in an office, or selling something I'm not passionate about, or is that really why you came here? This unique divine being, is that why you are here? What are you really aspiring to look forward into and become? I love you guys. Hope you got value out of this video. Move out of your comfort zone, embrace life fullest, and say fuck it. That's my message for you today. Fuck it. Peace.